7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, fuck it, I'm going in.
What's up, guys? What is good? What is good? So it can't just be me that notices a lot of people got this big fucking ego trip with, I don't know if it's just a sport bike thing or what, but a lot of guys, once they get 1000ccs and stuff, it's almost like I hear the 600cc just isn't fast enough. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? A 600cc SuperSport isn't fast enough. I was like, that's the type of thinking and talking that's gonna get yourself fucking killed with that kind of mentality, because they're more than fast enough. I could see that if you're doing a lot of track days and you're like, you know what, I've been doing track days in a 600 for 10 years, get 1,000, you know. Or if you want a specific bike, like when I bought this bike, I literally wanted this bike. I didn't care for 1000cc. I actually told myself, well, I'll never buy 1000cc. I don't need it. I don't need it, and you don't need it for the street. That's for damn sure. Even a 600cc, like my CBR 600RR, that thing will do 260. So you're telling me that's not fast enough? Bullshit. Bullshit it is. I don't know, I see that shit a lot in motorcycle groups. It's so 600cc's isn't fast enough, you know, kind of bugging people that ride smaller bikes, like belittling them and stuff like that. Like, oh, you should have got a 1,000 or you should have got a 750. You're gonna get bored of that real quick. It's like, bikes aren't like wives, man. You can turn around and sell your bike and get a bigger one if you're not pleased with it. But to actually think they're not fast enough, man, you're high. That's like an ego trip. That's some squid talk. That's squid talk. Because most 600cc's will have no problem smoking most stock vehicles on the road easily. Easily. Like I said, I really didn't buy my Aprilia RS4 because it was a 1000, but because I wanted, you know, one of the fastest type of 1000cc motorcycles on the market. That's what I want. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. It's like I didn't need it. I literally wanted this motorcycle. It's one of my dream bikes. That's why I bought it. Not because I thought I needed more. You know what I mean? My 600RR. It's not like I was, you know, riding that thing balls to the wall. Balls to the wall and, you know, riding beyond the bike's limits. My skill level was not that to push a 600cc to the limit. There'd probably be a crash. Well, most people can't even ride a 600cc to the limit like a professional would on a track. It's just your ego tripping, man. Ego tripping. Those are really the kind of riders that are dangerous on the road. And like, I know a lot of people will be watching this be like, oh, fuck you, 600cc's aren't fast enough. I get it. You want a faster bike. There's nothing wrong with that. But to say a 600cc is not fast enough, like, fuck, man, how fast do you want to go where a 600cc is slow? I've actually heard people even say, oh, 600cc, they're too slow. Are you fucking high? Maybe if you're a 500-pound, 6'5" guy that's like weighing the bike down, I get it. But maybe you should be looking at like a Harley or something like that. Maybe sport bikes aren't your fucking thing if you're that big. Sport bikes are made for smaller riders, not big old 400-pound men, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a motorcycle thing in general or just a sport bike thing, but I notice anybody who has like a big fast bike, even if it's just a big Harley, it's just always, it's not big enough. Not big enough. Gotta have faster. It's like, Jesus. That's what makes people feel bad. And instead of maybe somebody starting on a 300, they're like, you know, they feel bad or whatever the case may be, feel embarrassed or something like that, because people just run their mouth and be like, oh, it's a girl's bike. It's like, so what? It's a 300. Who cares, man? Even a 300 is fast enough. Like, in the big scheme of things, they're you know, quicker than most little vehicles on the road. May not be so great for the highways, but there's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that talk shit about 600cc motorcycles just to make themselves feel better about their 1000. I think that's bullshit. I love my 600. More than fast enough. More than fast enough. I've never thought for 1 second that it wasn't fast enough or that it was too slow. That's just bullshit talk. Bullshit talk. So you guys, what do you guys think about that? Do you think a 600cc is too slow? Not fast enough? I get it not having the power you need based off of your weight and your height and all that shit. Like, I get it. I get it. I really do. You know, I'm not a big guy. So I get saying, you know, a 600cc, it's like, oh, I'm too big for one, they're too small. You know, U-turns are illegal, right? You fucking dipshit. I don't know, people gotta put their egos aside and just, you know, you be you. You do you. If you think a 600cc is too slow, then, you know, all the power to you, man. Whatever you want to think, I guess. It's bullshit, though. You're lying to yourself just to make yourself feel better. It's almost like like the people that talk shit about people that have a smaller bike, or maybe a bike that they don't like, and they're like, oh, it's a piece of shit. Like, let's say, you know, me talking shit about Jix or something, it's like a piece of shit. It's like, it's not a piece of shit. That'd be me being a pretentious dick because I'm like trying to justify why my bike's better or my bike's faster or whatever the case. It's just being an asshole, an ego thing. You gotta leave that shit at home, man. That's how you wrap yourself around the pole or something like that. 600cc's aren't fast enough. My God. 250, 260 kilometers an hour isn't fast enough for you, man. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm not talking about the people that want faster. Like, they want to go faster. Those answers are more than acceptable. It's like, oh, you want to go faster? I get it. That's an acceptable answer, but to say other bikes are too slow, man, that's just, you're full of shit. Full of shit. Anyways, that's all I want to kind of talk a little bit about, is just fucking morons that talk shit about smaller CC bikes. Sometimes you don't even realize that maybe they're new riders, so you shouldn't be starting on 1,000 cc's. Not everyone has to start on 1,000 cc's. But there are people out there that'll make people feel bad, and it's almost like they get pressured into buying too big of a bike and then getting in an accident. And you see it all over Facebook, all over YouTube. It's like, oh, that's too slow, it's too small. You get bored of it real quick. To an inexperienced rider, those are the most dangerous words. Bored of it real quick. Like, fucking, if you don't like it in 6 months, sell the bike. It's all about trying new things. You're gonna buy, if you look at a bike, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get bored of that. Man, it's like you're missing out on some good riding. Missing out on some really good riding. Some good bikes. Oh, because maybe you only ride Suzuki, for instance. It's like, there's a lot of good bikes out there, man. There's nothing wrong with switching it up. Then if you get bored of it, or if you don't like it, turn around and sell it. It's that easy, man. It's not like you're putting a ring on the fucking thing. Right? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, boys? And girls, ladies, gentlemen? Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. So you guys have a good one. Take care. And don't let people bully you or make you feel bad or pressure you to get into something that you don't want. Get what you want. If you want to start on a smaller CC, don't listen to people telling you, oh, you're going to get bored of that in 6 months. Sell it in 6 months and get another bike. You could be one of those people that's like, I've owned, 5, 6 different bikes in so many years. Or you could be that person who's like, oh, I've rode the same bike for 20 years. Yawn, fucking boring. So you guys have a good one. Take care. Be safe. And enjoy the weather. It's fucking gorgeous out. Peace.